Lewis Hamilton demands F1 changes to stop fans falling asleep. Hamilton is just one race away from the 5th World Championship of his career after opening up a 67-point gap to Sebastian Vettel. The Brit has cruised to victory in each of the last 2 races, which has taken the entertainment factor away from the final stretch of the season. But Hamilton wants to see new rules come into force which will stop racing fans from falling asleep like he used to do. The 33-year-old has suggested introducing a super weekend where the grid starts from back to front and Hamilton could likely have to fight his way from the tail end. I think one of the biggest changes that needs to be made is that at the moment it is the same 4 days, every weekend, for 21 weekends every single year pretty much, said Hamilton. I think it needs to be dynamic. It needs to be different for certain circuits so you have a super weekend. There are some tracks where the race is so boring. I remember growing up watching F1, and falling asleep after the start. I am sure there are people who fall asleep after the start and wake up when they set their alarms for the end. I used to do it when I was younger, and there were some tracks that kept you on the edge of your seat, like I imagine Baku this year. I think it is more exciting this year. Being in these cars is the best it has ever been. But I am sure there are still dull races. So picking those ones out and saying, how can we make it different for that race? Whether it is reverse grid or whatever we end up doing, they should look into doing that. Hamilton can win the Drivers' Championship next weekend at the United States Grand Prix. But ahead of that race, Hamilton has called on the Italian media to stop being so harsh on title rival Vettel. I feel the media need to show a little more respect for Sebastian, Hamilton wrote on Instagram. You simply cannot imagine how hard it is to do what we do at our level, for any athlete at the top of their game that is. It is expected that being humans we will make mistakes, but it is how we get through them that counts.